Welcome back on Bob FM. It is Meshbesher Monday. I'm Neil Freeman, and it is a great pleasure to have from Meshbesher criminal defense attorney Dan Guerrero. Dan, once again, good morning.
Good morning, Neil. Thanks for having me.
Let's talk about something that unfortunately is somewhat prevalent in our society. You hear about it all the time. People go out, do a little party and don't have a designated driver. You're pulled over, and you're looking at DUI. What is my best course of action if you are pulled over?
Well, first of all, you want to be cooperative and non-argumentative with the police officer. Ultimately, you're going to be asked whether you want to take a test to determine whether you are, in fact, over the legal limit. Before you do that, the officer will give you an opportunity to make a phone call to an attorney. And I would strongly encourage you to take advantage of that. That attorney would be able to advise you on whether what your particular circumstances are and better advise you as to whether or not you should take the test. Now, Minnesota law does require individuals to take the test. Mm-hmm. Refusal to take a test is a crime.
Right.
My advice in almost 99% of these cases is to go ahead and take the test. Because if you don't, you're going to be charged with a more serious offense. You're also going to lose your driving privileges for a longer period of time. And for those individuals who find themselves in a situation where it's 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 DUIs within a 10-year period, you also have vehicle forfeiture ramifications and license plate ramifications.
So obviously, the best thing to do is not drink and drive. We strongly encourage that, but and I didn't realize that, even out in the field, you would have an opportunity before a test to make that phone call. That's a critical piece of advice.
It is, and as I say, you will be given an advisory about that.
Okay.
And so the officer will provide a phone and phone books so that you'll have a reasonable amount of time to contact an attorney.
So now if I am charged with DUI, obviously we need to contact an attorney, but is there anything else I should be advised of if I am charged?
Certainly don't say anything. After you take the test, you'll be read your rights. At that point, you should politely tell the officer that you don't have anything further to say without an attorney being present.
Okay.
You'll then be booked. For first-time offenders, it's typically a book and a release with a court date. For those who have prior offenses, the practice is usually to hold them for court the next day. The thing you should do is get a hold of your lawyer and make an appointment right away so that you do have all the information you have to make the best choices available to you.
How do they contact you, Dan, if they'd like to have you represent them?
Call the firm, Meshbesher and Spence. We answer the phones 24 hours a day. Otherwise, you can go online to meshbesher.com.
That's our Meshbesher Monday on Bob FM.